lost my best friend to 23. She left her body in Harvard above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt the glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body in Harvard above me. Best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. The gain's an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me through. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend.
Whoa, what's up, brothers? I didn't want to let that whole thing play. I know a lot of people don't like it, but we're on this StreamYard one, so I knew that I had to play something. Aquí estamos. Spence, I'm at work, so of course we're on the tablet. Let me get to some. What's up, RJ? Freedom, Liberty, Cuvo, Damien De La Oña, Savage, Francisco VP, Cuvo. Yeah, no job today. I didn't even try to call him, bro. He knows what we're doing. He can call me if he wants to come on. Miguel Mejia, ¿qué pasó, homeboy? Yeah, I'm at the highlight too, bro. Freedom, Liberty. What's up, Frank Olivas? Joe Nunez. What you know about that Rincon Miners unit back in the day? Yeah. I never went to the Rincon Miners, bro. I turned 18 on the 6th floor in Madison, and then I'm going to the Pita from there. I got transferred and all that, but I was up in the 6th floor in Madison, I think for like 5-6 months before I turned 18, and then I went downstairs. What's up, baby girl? Tapping in, Ray Diaz, everybody, Friday. Yep, how's yours, bro? What's up, everyone? Hope you all have a good Friday evening. He said, I bumped this song at home. It's a good song. If you lost anyone close, you'll greatly enjoy that rola. I like it. Some people don't like it, but I thought it's all right. Since 10 a.m., at work? Yeah, I didn't get here till 3. I got here at 3. I worked till midnight tonight. 2 more hours, Damien. Yeah, I'm here till midnight, and then tomorrow otra vez. Nah, I guess I'm on break. I clocked in at 3, man. I've been here 5.5 hours, bro. Cortatela. Oh, that SCP2 is a minor too. Oh, is that right, Joe Nunez? Yeah, I had already turned 18. One of the first. Turned my life around too, bro. Good. Good to hear that, brother. Good to hear that. There ain't no future in it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just common sense nowadays. Like that shit right there don't lead to nothing. 6:35 out there. Yeah, it's 8:35 where I'm at ahorita. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some of these things, man. I know I got Bobby B, but oh, it's over here, Spencer. Um, add some of these things because I'm gonna let other people make the decisions on what can come through and not instead of me. I think I've come to know quite a few people, and little by little, I'm just gonna add in with those that little wrench thing, so it could decide how we're gonna who's gonna stay and who's gonna go instead of me. Chopper said be back next week. I know, right? Chevato loco. It is what it is. Whenever he's ready, aquí estamos. What's up, Carlos Zamora? How you doing, brother? Yes, I was aquí at work. David Oliva's already clowning. I did all that. Cut out the piece of the wall. It was all full of mold, eh? So I had to cut out a big ass piece, and then I hit the rest with kills. And now I'm on a break. Nah, no security today. I'm actually doing something. Like I said, this wall was full of mold, eh? So I cut out that whole bottom piece. I don't know if you guys can see it. I cut out that whole piece. And then I cut that out and I kills the rest of it. So I'm gonna fix that, put some drywall right there, or a piece of sheetrock, mud it, do all that, float, all that bullshit, and get it good. And then I got the spray gun. I'll come in and spray it all with regular paint, get it all white in here, and I gotta do the same thing on the third floor. But I got 3 days. I got today, Saturday, and Sunday, so I'm good. Don't forget to hit that like. Right on, Damien Vargas. Appreciate that, brother. How many we looking at right now? Watch out, man. 20 already. Damn. Gracias, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Where's the donate button? I don't know, brother. I think it's at it should be like where the chat is. There's like a little dollar sign, and then you can hit that and put money, or you could just send it to the Cash App. Hale, if you feel comfortable doing that. At the bottom, you see where it's scrolling. That gives my Cash App and Venmo thing. But whatever's more comfortable with that, or like I said, at the bottom where there's ¿cómo se llama? Where you type, there should be a dollar sign. I think you click that and it'll have like little stickers or something that you could choose and donate or something like that. Carlos Zamora, if you get a chance, watch the Benavides fight tomorrow. He's from Phoenix. Yeah, Carlos, I got that. I don't know if it was you that sent me the link. I think it was. Yeah, you sent me that link when they were interviewing him on YouTube. I've been talking about that with another vato, homie. And yeah, it sounds. I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and check it out. Hey, that's feeding me right there. Homegrown. Bobby B. Yesterday Graham talked about living with his decisions. I can respect that. Those decisions have been bad, all of them. He's not a good decision maker. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Ray Diaz, that's cool as hell. I'm trying to get tickets to the David Benavides fight tomorrow. His little brother's on the undercard too. I don't know how good he is, but I know I see that interview and his carnalitos on the undercard. Oh, I have my friend friend, Ema. She's very good at her job, connecting and finding resources. I told her about the Christmas giveaway you want to do. Órale, right on, thank you. Frank Olivas, Greyhound made his choices. Yeah, a lot of people, they might not be great for believing in something, and yeah, it didn't give him shit, but he takes it like a man and makes the best of it. Right on for responding yesterday. I think, but today I'm back. Órale, what's up, brother? Simon David Pelayo. I told you I'll call you. I try to keep my word, bro. Yeah, definitely. But you're gonna have to take a day off soon so you can get your highlight done. I know, right? Like actually work. Shit. Bobby B. Damn, that's what happened? Oh, it's sold out. Damn, where did all these come from? I'm trying to get to for tomorrow. EJG just not getting notification. Good thing I checked because it got me out of demolishing my kitchen. Tired as hell. What's up, EJG? ¿Cómo está, homeboy? Bobby, is it sold out? We need a donut button. I got the munchies like a motherfucker, said Damien. What's up, Dave Pelayo? I don't get notifications either, say Whitewater. Yeah, I don't know how to fix all that stuff. Franco Leo's Graham. Oh, yeah. David Pelayo, right on for responding. Yep, Simon, ya sabes. Brother, you're gonna, yeah. Bobby B. Dan, that's Joe Nunez, $4.99. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Be happy to chop it up with you about how bad it was at the Gato from Califas living through that rift in 99, 2000. Everyone fighting everyone for no reason. Yeah, I was part of that, Joe Nunez. I was in the riot in Santa Rita in 99. It was with the Paisas, but, the whole thing, it was all, together on that. But, yeah, that'd be a good thing to come on, a topic to get on here and rap about it. Oh, shit, wait a minute, I just noticed something. $49.99. Thank you, brother. You too. I thought it was $4.99. Thank you, bro, for whatever it was. I appreciate it, but I just noticed it was $49.99, bro. That's feed, bro. Thank you. Where am I at? Cruising by, seeing the crowd, decided to pull in and grab some knowledge. Get Paul, Alex V. How you doing, brother? Freedom, liberty. I got friends. Maybe I can pull something off. I'll pray for you. I know you to go. What's up, DCGM? How you doing, brother? Make sure the drywall comes out very smooth, brother. Nah, this is just a little, bro. I think this is like a little closet for where they're gonna be putting, ¿cómo se llama? Like housekeeping stuff. It don't gotta be pretty. It just gotta be done. It's a Chango. What's up, old boy? ¿Cómo estás? Saludos, G. Sipping on a cold one. Salud. Ese was cracking, perro. What's up, brother? How you doing? Aquí nomás trabajando. I'm right here working, doing Oh, Joe Nunez, is that right? When Payaso slit Troque's throat, you were right there? Huh, that's crazy. My bad, Chango. How you doing, bro? I'm right here at work right now. Hey, bro, did you ever get a hold of that kid that you changed his life? Who, brother? Freedom, Liberty? Francisco, he put $49.99. Simon, I saw it afterward. GMC. Quick, should I watch USA versus Mexico? Bro. Danny C, I'm at work. I can only do lives at work. I can't watch TV. Throw some posters. What kind of posters, bro? Mr. West, Q-Vol to you, brother. What's up, Beezer? There he is, 951 suspect. Q-Vol, brother. How you doing? A couple of days ago, someone commented that you changed their little brother's life. Oh yeah, nah, I ain't heard that. I told homeboy if he could email me so we could. I wanted to talk to him or the carnalito, but I never heard nothing more from that, man. That'd be feeding me. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about, but I never got the email. What's up, Crick Cut? Stopping by to send mine to you and everybody on here. Hey, what's up, Mr. Goyo? Dale, gracias, brother. What's up, Rogelio? How you doing? Supply room. Yeah, it's just a supply room for I think they do, I think right here is where they put towels and stuff. Because they got these, you know what I mean? They got those little, they got them shelves and stuff. Beezer, new member. What's up, brother? Dale. Became a YouTube member. Gracias. Oh, that's the one. Headed to a quinceañera. I have to check this out in the mañana. All right, brother. Enjoy yourself. Feed me, bro. Do your thing. Ya sabes. Just know you got 2-1. So, yeah, I know. I like to rap to him just because I like to. I want to see what it is. You know what I mean? What did I say or what? From what? Yeah, it's feeding. I did the same highlight at the Arizona Center, Ricky. Oh, did you, Francisco? The whole drywall thing, or this type of stuff? I meant to say cricket, my bad, but it's all good. I know what you meant, bro. I was just clowning. It's all good, Mr. Goyo. Freedom, liberty, far. I just know you got to one so far. Oh yes, he won. Hopefully, I mean, I like to rap to him, man. Like I said. All right, Rogelio, ya sabes, bro. You have a good night too, homeboy. Oh, real fast. So 42 people in the house. I finally got the final today. We do have the nonprofit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep on reading these things, but I'm gonna pull this up. Canelo got down last Saturday. Did you watch it? There's some more good fights tomorrow too. Do you still drink some beers or some mixed drink? Nah, I don't drink, Danny C. Not for no reason except that I just don't drink. I just have. I don't. I just don't. I don't know why. But I missed the fights last week. We were on here actually live, and everybody we were getting the play-by-play, but I didn't get to watch it personally. And the ones tomorrow with Benavides and them, I'll probably be on the live otra vez, but I gotta try. Maybe I'll put them on the side. That way we can rap about it while we're watching. You know what I'm saying? When we're on this. But yeah, I'm gonna try. Le Cardinal from Mr. Goyo. Chop broke a hip or a tooth again, LOL, or he's out chasing women. Yeah, Joey Sigma, he just living his life, man. He just, I get it. Let me take this off because it's covering up. He got this thing going on. That's fine, man. Whatever. Shit, let me hit like real quick. All right, Bobby B. Gracias, bro. Rogelio, great. Oh, yeah, Rogelio, damn. Great. Naomi had said, Graham got your email and the pictures you sent. I'll text him, Naomi. I forgot all about it since he came in so quick, but I'll text him and tell him. I'm about to show you guys. So we finally got this done. You guys can see. I mean, okay, there. Congratulations, here are each of your completed company documents. So we finally got it done. Then it just goes down. Got the filed articles, got the meeting minutes, statement, incorporator, corporate bylaws, banking resolution, and then we got that EIN tax ID number. And each one we could view and check it out. So it's done, bro. It's done. It's just now, I guess, I'm sure that's not that's not all that we got going on. I like as I said, I know that there's probably other things that need to happen with the IRS, or maybe that's it. I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. But at the very least, all that back and forth with the names, that's done. All this other stuff. They did misspell some stuff in there that I need to fix. But it's all that should be easy. The main part is we actually have a nonprofit organization, a company, that. So it's time, Naomi, I got his address. He gave it to me to give to Greyhound. I'll get it for you. Yeah. So put it on the side. Be cool time con unas chelas. Yeah. I'm gonna check do that. Now start the fight. Yeah. Give him my number. Greyhound wants his address, please. Yeah. I got that. Like I said, Naomi, he gave me his address to give to Greyhound. Hey, Cricket, do you have any pets? I don't, DC. No pets. Congratulations, my brother. Great job. Yeah, Mr. Goyo. It's feeding me, bro. I mean, it ain't me. It's actually everybody here. It's definitely feeding me. Like the ideas have been coming from the gente in these chats, and just little by little, man. We just been able to. We've been able to keep this, keep this moving, bro. Like I said, I've been learning a lot just from these lives, and gotten a lot of ideas. Like when I started this, I really didn't have. A nonprofit thing in mind. Like I knew we wanted to do something, but I didn't know how to go about any of that shit. So yeah, a lot of the stuff that we've been doing is thanks to the gente in the lives, man. Just guiding us and as I said, that it's been a huge schema, as doing what we do, meeting who I've met on these lives, and just man, keeping it going, keeping it moving, and I think we're definitely on the right track. B dude, Chop 53, single, got a nice Jeep, few dollars in his pocket, hasn't had a girlfriend since he was 18. Dude is out on a Friday having a good time for sure. Yeah, I know. That's why I just left him. I didn't call, bro. I'm like, I just let him do his thing. He knows what we got going on. He knows I'm doing this every day. So if he wants to get on and talk, if he wants to get on here and do this, holla, and then all he has to do is call me and let me know he wants to do that. So definitely. Sorry, I'm trying to find this address to send for Greyhound. Right here. Here we go. All right, sorry about that. I was trying to get this address so Greyhound can get it. The homie Rogelio's. Yeah, no pets. Do you know when Greyhound will be done with my baño? Hopefully soon. Do you know, Naomi? Okay, send it to me. Because I know the birthday is coming up. So let's hopefully I'll text her in a little bit. Hey, Naomi, can you ask him when he's going to be done with that Minnie Mouse baño? She's on the phone with him right now. Freedom Liberty. So let's find out. Los, what's up, homeboy? You hear that, bro? We got it going, man. It's feeding me. Hey, congrats, loco. How much you've been working to set this up? 100. Yeah, I mean, all of us, it ain't just me, bro. Honestly, it ain't. I mean, obviously, you guys been seeing. We all been doing this together. A lot of the ideas and obviously the feria has come from people that are like-minded that want to see this, see this happen. And so here we are. I'm just a little part of it, to be honest with you. Without this chat, the gente in the chat, a lot of the gente that have been coming in and from the beginning, and even new gente coming in, without all that, it just wouldn't have happened. So yeah, definitely big moves, bro. That we're on the way. So, and like I said, as soon as we get this, as soon as everything starts really moving, I'm gonna make sure that we record it. I don't know if I can be like these YouTube fools that be running around with these GoPros stuck to their head. But we'll definitely have pictures and some video and stuff to share, and so everybody can see what's going on and how everything is moving forward. So it's fit the name and call word all good. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the name's good. I'm not gonna throw it out there yet. I'll get back on that. Oh, that's Joe. Not everybody, brother. I'm throwing them out there. Okay, I'll explain that in a minute. But so yeah, but yeah, basically everything is. I don't know. Like I said, Bobby B. I don't know what is like what the next steps are. I've heard you also have to file with the IRS and then with the State Board of Tax or something they called it. I've never heard of that. Someone on here mentioned it. So I think that there's more things that need to be done, but I guess this is the biggest step. At least, I mean, we've incorporated it as now an official corporation, nonprofit organization. It does say 501c3 on the articles of incorporation and all that. So I think at least the biggest movida is done, or maybe the biggest movida is the next step with the IRS. Whatever. The biggest first step is done. Now it's the biggest second step. Whatever, which is gonna keep it moving. That's great. I'm next. So Dios quiere, speaking to the advisor this weekend. Why gonna pitch my ideas and plan next week. Nice. Órale, brother. Yeah, I'm gonna get at you Masarato too. I got your Wheela. Saludos, carnal. What's up, Jojo AZ? Joey Sigma Cubo. I never knew what the wrench meant. Salute to the wrench mafia. So, okay, trip out. This is what I'm doing, eh? Last night, you guys seen had the little issue with Homeboy, right? I don't like. I'm not one to not let people say what they feel or what they want to say or how they want to say it. I got upset and I didn't want to keep getting upset. I saw myself, as the comment kept coming, I saw myself getting more and more upset. But again, I don't like I think that one was called for. I did it, but I think we've been here long enough to where there's a lot of gente that have been around that I don't have to worry about, all that trolling shit, and that I can, kind of trust to help with stuff like that. I'm not asking, and I actually asked, don't be too quick with it. I don't mind answering some questions. I ain't tripping when people are disrespectful, in some ways. Again, I know that there's things that need to be answered, and I have no problem answering them. I think we all know where the line is, and that's all. That's all I'm saying. Just don't be quick with the trigger, but just help me if you guys can. That's so. Like I said, I'm just throwing them out there to the names that I know have been here for that are supported from the beginning. So I know basically that it ain't gonna be a troll or someone acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? Um, so gracias. And the Rex gives you power. I'll say it's been good hearing your message. Hardest thing I've ever done is walk away. Can't imagine it's easy for you. Yeah, I mean it was tough. I mean it's tough for anybody, but you got to do what you got to do. What's best for you and yours. You know what I'm saying? And it's always best. Bro. La neta, that's the best thing anyone can do is walk a positive path. That's no bullshit. You'll be happy. Your family will be happy. You'll have memories that you can build with people you love, and all that other shit goes out the window. Maruka said, "Your JoJo's every day for now. Wait till I get back." Órale. Shining chingas. I'll ask him now. He's on the phone. Joey Sigma, my wife had to explain it to me. Oh my, said JoJo. This weekend by Sunday, who's he sending it to? You, Cricket, or me? Freedom, Liberty. You got to tell me, brother, if you want it sent to you or to me, or how you want it delivered. I'm at work supervising these vatos, but they keep trying to hit my. Este vato, pinche JoJo. I ain't computer back savvy to be. It ain't that hard, bro. I'm not either, brother. But you click on someone's name and it'll ask you right there. You knock them out the box or put them in timeout or has some other options. That's it. But like I said, bro, I know it's not something that we use often, and I actually ask not to use it often. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't got it. Ain't about that. It's just, um, I guess I just want to throw the soleta on other people. I don't want to be the one making that decision. Okay. How's Bobby involved in this? What's his part? Los uh, involved in which part, bro? What do you mean? I will tell you, Bobby B is also an ex-Carnal from the Arizona Mexican Mafia. Obviously, Bobby B's not his real name. He's not ready to come out with his real stuff. He was from the 80s into the early 90s, and so that's why he's been here the way he has. Um, when he's ready to come out, I guess he will. And I've invited him to be a part of what we got going on. With whatever he feels comfortable doing. Cisco Tarango, Cubo, Passion, Arizona in the casa. Cubo, right on. I need a Pico, said Jojo Easy. Jojo Buffin ain't no good. Makes you slower, resting. Been listening for a while. Keep up the great work you put. Drifter 48. Gracias, brother. Glad you're here. You've been listening. Jump in with us, brother. Whatever you want to, this is for everybody to speak on whatever they like to. Well, you know, within what we're talking about. Francisco, that's okay. I'm like the Matrix. I just slowed down the environment around me to even it out. Stay vato. Jojo, we're gonna get that check, bro, if you forget to send it. Hey, Los, I'm gonna be the treasurer. Seaway. Jojo, send your fish line. The mailman got sick. Jojo. What's up, Sal Tadeo? How you doing, brother? Cubo. We got your ski now, homie. Right on, bro. Right on. What's happening? What's up, Geronimo de los Cielos? How you doing, brother? DCG. If anybody here needs a job driving, I got the hookup for a tortilla store delivery in Arizona for 15 an hour. Must have valid driver's license and speak a little Spanish. Ex-con OK. Orale, there you go. What tortilla store, said Jojo. STG all wrench and or wrench related situations. Just probably be right on. Don't believe that, Geronimo. David Belaya. Washington. What happened right here? Shit, good thing you didn't give me one. I'll kick everyone out. I did, Joey Sigma. I gave you one a while back, fool. Hope you don't kick everyone out. You got one, wait. I thought he screened the messages. Don't know why I thought that. No, well, I had originally gave him that the wrench when someone else was tripping, and I couldn't see those things because remember when I do it from like this screen right here, it doesn't show me, or no, I can't click on them here and like block what people are saying or let stuff in that YouTube is trying to stop. So I had gave originally Bobby B a wrench to deal with that. Now, like I said, because of what happened last night and just thinking about things, I'm just handing out more. I gave one to you too, Los, just so you know. I don't know if it's telling you guys who I'm giving them to, but who I got a hit for, right? DJ Jojo. I need my 2Gs, Jojo. Put a bell. I got you, fool. Man, bro, tomorrow comes as the 20th year I got home from the feds after a 60-month sentence. As I said in the email, I looked back at pics and I'm like, God damn, you were a little mocoso. I know. It's crazy, right? I feel the same way, bro. Like that picture that you guys can see that I posted on the community page where I'm on the bed with my arm over my head, like you can see some of my tats. That's when I got out in 2001 after doing my 6 years in the state. I had just paroled. That might have been like the first couple of weeks. And same thing, I look at myself like, damn, I was young, even though I look the same. I already pulled up on that one emotional vato. Oh, did you, Jojo? The wrench, RJ? The wrench means that basically just make a moderator. So you can moderate the chat. If someone starts disrespecting other people on the chat, acting a fool, whatever, you can either kick them out and hide him altogether, or put people in timeout. But as I said, I mean, just please try not to do that. We're really. I'm not asking you. I don't want that. I don't want to use the lot. I just need help. Because again, when I'm looking at this one, I can't see when people's stuff is coming through. You guys will see what I mean. It'll show you if someone cusses, it'll pop up and it won't come in for everybody, but it has to be approved by somebody. And I don't see it because I'm over here and the YouTube screen is down here. Sometimes I miss it. Those are the type of things that you guys can just let in. And like I said, I don't mind. I mean, we allow we're all grown-ups here pretty much. And the ones that aren't grown-ups, I mean, they're here to listen to something this is some real shit, and cuss words ain't gonna hurt them. So we're not we're not holding any of that stuff back. I'm in EC right now looking for another hotline. Are you an F51 suspect? Talk to homeboy right there driving the tortilla truck, $15 an hour. That's pretty good. I just seen it after I posted that. Hey, Cricket, maybe you've already done this, but are you able to go over history of Arizona anime? Yeah, a lot of that I did on the. Those are regular videos. I think you could see them. One of them is like I can't remember the titles, but if you look at my older videos, they go into all that, the beginning, um, how, who, what, where, when, all that stuff. I think there's 3 or 4 videos that are in succession that break it down. Uh, I'll only kick out Joanna. Damn, thought I was special. We're all special now. Cornejo Tattoos. Q, my boy. Shout out from Valle Imperial. What's up, my boy? All right, from the Imperial Valley. Q, how you doing, brother? What happened last night? Oh, you missed it, EJG, huh? So someone came on and I got a little upset and we had a little bit of a back and forth conversation uh, that may have got a little out of hand, and I ended up kicking him out of here. Yeah, Jojo, I remember the pig. Chivato. Jojo, you got any tips on how I get my nana's carta? I'll put that one up. If anyone needs help with sobriety, please don't be scared to ask for help. My good friend died this AM of OD. He helped me get clean 2 years ago. It must have been a shame to ask for help. Yeah. Damn. I miss one. There's a few I know. What happened? I know, man. La Mexicana is a tortilla store. EJG Cricket almost went through the screen, LOL. Los Rancheros. Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. Good thing I looked down. Look. Greyhound's calling. It's a Greyhound.
Pictures are recorded. I have a prepaid call from Chronicles. An inmate at the Colorado Correctional Facility.
What the fuck? I thought he was calling. I think he hung up. Something hung up. Might as well put people time out. They may get a sleeping pill, only half of one, crush it up. Might as well put people time out. Can we give them a calentada? Suns are wiping that ass. 114 to 92. Is that right? Who are they playing? Is that a question I should ask? Should I already know that? I don't know. Who are the Suns playing? Talking about like little kids in at the corner. Sean Collins. My condolences. Yeah, it's tough, man. You know, some of these, like you said, they get ashamed of, especially when they've been struggling with it for a while and they may have licked it for a little while. It's hard to come back and admit that all that may have been for nothing. And it's not for nothing. It's a struggle. It's just what's in the mind of some of them sometimes. Like, damn, man, I did all that. And how can I tell them I messed up? So yeah, it's tough. But condolences definitely on that. In case of emergency, break glass. Referring to the blue wrench and how to use it. Simon Drifter. Damien De Leon. Do they get free tortillas también? I don't know what. It's not going. Damn it. He was just calling back, and I looked down, and I don't know if it rang to me. Fuck. My bad. Cricket turned green like the Hulk. I'm at Wendy's with my wife watching and listening to the show, eating a double, and my side chick is outside looking in like a lost puppy. Chick is crazy. What the fuck? You can't be serious, bro. Come on, man. You gotta cut that shit out, brother. Calmate, Damon. I guess you can work that out with them to get the free tortillas. I gotta watch yesterday's show now. Hey, bro, is that a company shirt? No, this ain't no company shirt. What the hell? I got these are those what do they call them? Golf shirts, bro. Buenas noches a todos los presentes. What's up, Javier Hernandez? How you doing? No, I tried to answer. It didn't go through. The broad was talking, then it hung up, and then right now he was just calling again, but it only rang like 3 times and then hung up. No more Global Telling money. Global Tel Inc. Cubo Javier. Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, that's what they're playing. That's what they're playing. I'm trying to keep an eye on this phone in case this fool calls. Cubo Papi B. Gusto saludarte. Laid back job, straight chilling. Yeah, me too. Unless you're talking about me. We're number 2 in the West right now. Is that right? I struggle every day with my addiction. Take one day at a time. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here yet. Yeah, it's tough. It is tough for people that, for everybody that struggles with anything, eh? Damn, everybody got a wrench. Bobby B. Need to come out closet. Savvy to that. All right. So he's going to call. Let's see what's up. Damn, everybody got home. He wants to play golf now. Nah, I don't think I would want to. I don't think I want to play that. Okay, look. Here he is. Hello? Okay. I'm not even going to touch it.
A Colorado Correctional Facility. For customer assistance, during inquiries, or to one future call, dial 1-877-650-4249. Text this call. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Man. The first time the machine started and then it stopped. The second time it's because I got the ringer off, so I looked down and see it's been ringing, and by the time I hit the thing, you hung up already. Or maybe the machine answered.
Each time it went through, and then I'm like, well, maybe there's something going on. He's not answering, so I told her, I'm like, hey, I don't know. I tried, like, the recording went through, and I don't know if he's doing something else or whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm not doing.
Like, no, he said he was trying.
Yeah, we're right. I'm right here at the thing. I'm not doing nothing. Let me get these. Looks like the shirt Charlie Sheen be wearing. Yeah, they're those. ¿Cómo se llaman? The golf. See the little golf guy right there? Hey, you're right. You don't use Just for Men. When you turned the camera on your head, I saw all kinds of gray hair. Just Sean Collins.
Okay. Yeah, they still at you shooting shots, man.
Every day. Hey, qué gusto saludarte. What's up, Javier? Absolutely, brother. Igualmente. All right, Chronicles family, have a good week and take care, cricket. All right, Carlos Amora, ya sabes, you have a good one, brother. Carlos, have a good night, bro. Bobby B, just wear a mask like I won't say his name. Tell Greyhound that the only thing that beats you in prison are the lights of the bus that transports you in. Yep. Golf is fun. You only need 4 clubs. Yeah, I don't know. I like that goofy golf. Like those, that's pretty cool. I remember I used to play that at golf and stuff. Bobby B, did OK Community have an office in Cottage Alpha and Adobe where you were when you were there? Did OK Community have an office in Cottage Alpha? Focus, sir, I was. Cubo Cricket, too many lives going on, dropping in to send mines. All right, Pelon 18, ya sabes. Yeah, do your thing, bro. Jojo AZ, my nana been on the phone all day disputing the Cash App charges. I'm like, don't let them get you, nana. Este vato. Greyhound's wife talked to Cricket about Greyhound's info for me. Oh, yeah. I'm getting, yeah. The vatos that want your info for books and wheelas and all that. I need to get all that info. I'm waiting for a letter that. Huh?
All right, yeah, because I got his email and some photos today from him, and I want to get at him and shit.
Yeah.
I have a question for him too.
Rogelio.
Yeah.
All right. Dang, Bobby B, I made to the club as I earned my wrench. John, please hit the like button. Orale. I heard Greyhound can do 2,000 push-ups with one finger. Nah, you heard wrong. You can't do that.
And I broke my wrist last year too, but I haven't went and got it fixed, so I can't even bend it that far on my left hand.
No push-ups for you.
But they got these things that you can hold on to, you know, like these I don't know what they are for push-ups, but you can hold on to it, you do them straight, so I don't have to bend my wrist. I can still do those.
Oh yeah, I seen those. They used to have those in the cage. Yeah, they had those.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, they put those in those cages, in the rec cages at CCA and shit.
Yeah, well, we got them right here in the pond. You know, maybe I can take them and do them on the floor. And then they got these other ones where I can hold on to the metal bars and do it like that, so I can just keep the wrist straight. But I can't bend my left one like too far because it like gets stuck and it hurts. I'm supposed to get surgery, but they want to fucking quarantine me. You know, like I'm gonna go to the oil just to get some surgery. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, because of the COVID shit.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with all that. It's just too much of a headache.
Cuval Greyhound from the east side, said Jersey. Sammy Durante, JoJo playing a vicious game on his nana. What's up, Trigger Happy? How you doing, brother? Orale, you in the house. I'm in the closet like Bobby. No, you ain't. We know who you are. Cut it out. Bobby B is actually Mundo, LOL, said Freedom Liberty. Ray Diaz, because you work just chilling and wants to go play golf. Now he's lying to himself. What the hell is goofy golf? You don't know what goofy golf is, bro? Yeah, you do. Come on.
Hey,
yeah.
Tell Freedom Liberty that I'm gonna try to have that done by Sunday. You know, just Monday through Thursday, I work all day long. I work 10 hours a day and shit. So I only had the weekend to start knocking it out. But I initially was doing it in black and white, and I decided to add color to it. So I'm doing that on the manual. I'm gonna try to knock it out and try to get it done by Sunday.
All right. I think Ruka told him on here a minute ago, but he's listening. He's on here too.
All right.
Yeah, they just started that, said Bobby B. Your nana ain't having that holler, JoJo. The gig is up. Took my kids to play miniature golf when they were kids. I let them win. 30 years later, I still have the scorecards. Oh, that's firme.
Miniature golf. I've been thinking that since the day I got arrested. I went to Mesa right there, the Golfland, the Sun Splash.
Yeah.
I went that day, the day I got arrested. We were over there.
Mundo has his reasons, and I agree with him. I met him. He's a great guy, Semaruca. Yeah, I've explained why he does it. It's not about being scared or none of that bullshit. Hey, Freedom Liberty, I saw Mundo today. Here goes Bobby B. I was at the antique store, and there he was, standing in the corner with all the other antiques. Sean Collins said, you probably broke your wrist fighting over the PlayStation controller. Arizona Diablo, Cubo Cricket, homies in the chat, and big respetos to Greyhound. 3 tall cans of Modelo Negra down on this beautiful Friday night. What's up, Diablo? I know an old man who's fake as fuck, goes by the name Pablo, said Maruca. She's crazy.
I got mouth.
Freedom Liberty put Bobby B. Used to love going to miniature golf on dates in college. Los recuerdos, oh my gato. Right? Freedom Liberty thing. Hit that like, homie, said Jojo. Simon, por favor. Who remembers when Castles and Coasters was golf and stuff? Yeah, I said that. That's right. I still call it golf and stuff. That's when we used to go play goofy golf. And that shit, they didn't used to charge you to go. Yeah, remember you could go into the castle for free? Now they charge you just to walk in that bitch.
Yeah. Did they change the name to something else, bro?
Huh?
Did they change the name to something else or something like that?
Yeah, it's called Castles and Coasters now.
Castles and Coasters.
Yep. I know you do, huh? Yeah. Okay, everyone, I can see who's not hitting the like, but since I got my wrench, let's take a second to light up that thumb. San Francisco. Órale. Shit. Oh, man. Yeah, bro, I'm at work right now. But I'm on my break. Shit. You hear me, fool? I'm talking to you.
Talking to me?
Yeah. Who else?
What you say?
I said I'm at work right now on my break.
Hold on, man.
Right here. I'm in the.
I'm not at work, but I'm on a break. I'm here.
Everybody clowns because they say I'm always on a break here, eh? These are the sacrifices I have to take for the gente, you know what I mean, to do these lives. It's not my fault.
I've been chilling since my visita. I had a visita earlier and squeeze up all on me.
Oh, you went out there today? Visit today?
Yeah. She went on, came out here checking me. then I had a squeeze up on me.
If anyone wants to know where Mundo's locked up, in Cricket's basement. I heard him yell on a live last week. What did I miss? Just jumped in. What's up, Cinderella? Aquí nomás. You ain't missed nothing. We're just conversing between all of us. And the only thing that I did let everybody know is the paperwork finally came through, and the nonprofit organization is now active. Is that what it's called? Like, whatever. It's filed and a thing now, I guess you could say. Don't get fired just for doing the live. Greg said that. Yeah, that would suck. Nah, I'm not. I won't. Francisco got the ego. Huh, bro? No, not yet. Yeah, you have a long ass break, said Ray Diaz. Freedom Liberty said it's his 3-hour break. Damian De Leon said, only person I know with 5 to 8 breaks. 5 to 8 he breaks. Hour. 5 to 8 hour breaks.
How would it take that long for just for it to dry? Yeah,
I know. It's drying right now behind me, bro. It's that kills, bro. That takes a long time to dry. I can't mess with it. Francisco VP said, "You will let Greyhound." What's the good word? Cricket and Greyhound, says Cinderella. Right here, doing our thing. Bobby B said it.
What?
He just put what's the good word? Just saying Cuba.
Just had a good day, had a good visita with the wifey, so just chilling.
In 1986, I had an Atari with 2 games, Defender and Asteroids in Tucson. Don't know how I got it, but it ended up in my cell. Think I was the only one on the yard. Damn. Cinderella, it's in
My
good
dad had one too.
good standing is the term. Yeah, well, it's in the good standing, but I just meant like it's filed now. It's like it's a company now. It's real, you know. But yeah, I see one good standing too. How many hours your work? I came in at 3. I get off at midnight, and I get one. The reason I do that is because I get 1 hour break for lunch. I'm supposed to be in between, so I work 8 hours, and I'm here for 9, but one of those hours is for lunch. Cricket's wife, amen. Mundo has a long range plans and goals. Simon. How long more Greyhound has to go to get out from La Pinta? He doesn't get out, David Pelayo. He's Greyhound's doing a life sentence until Walking Dead happens and we go get him. It's an entity, hermano. Very good. Yeah, Simon. Cinderella, good enough. Now it's time to make that positivity move, even if it takes all of us supporting the positive cause. Yeah, that's the hope. That's the dream. That's the move. That's the word. That's what we did it for. So it's just about moving forward now and getting figuring it all out from here. You know. Shout out to my mija Esperanza. It's her birthday today. She's 7 from Freedom Liberty. Órale. Happy birthday, Esperanza.
Happy birthday, Esperanza. Got your present on the way here shortly.
Cricket's wife, Geronimo, thanks. Yes, he's out here doing great things. The Wolf, what's up, homeboy? How you doing, brother? Freedom, Liberty, happy birthday to your baby, Simon. Absolutely. Oh, man. What else happened today, bro? How long are your visits right there?
My what?
How long are the visitas?
From 10 to 3.
5 hours?
What's that?
5 hours?
Yeah, y'all.
Well, that's good. That's all right.
It's been very, come out there, you know. Right now, because of all this COVID, they got this goofy ass little piece of plexiglass they put on the mesa right there, you know what I mean? Like you can hug up and kiss before and after. Well, they got this little goofy ass plexiglass right there. I don't get it. I guess they gotta be fully vaccinated. I gotta be fully vaccinated. 15 minutes before the visita, I do an instant COVID test. They do an instant COVID test. But we're still gonna have this goofy ass plexiglass in the middle and mascaras and all. It's just retarded. It don't make no sense.
Yeah. You know, that's that Pinta administration knowledge. You know what I mean? They come up with some regulations that seem ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like they just need to do something.
Away temporarily, and then they brought them back again.
Freedom, yeah. I think I'm the youngest guy in here. So Freedom, Liberty. All right, I'm back. I think. Did it go away for a second? Hopefully it did. I'm gonna keep my hand down here. Cricket faster than Cricket faster than Flash. He works 5 to 3, but he's home by 2. It's the Cricket Show and the Greyhound Show. Greyhound shows more than Chopper. Yeah, he does. Feature Chop. Yep. I got my first shot today, and my fucking shoulder hurts. Said Sean Collins. Oh, you got it? You went and got the vaccine? Yeah, I'm not getting it.
The vaccine didn't mess me up. It's this booster that want to mess me up.
The booster one? How often you got to do the booster, you know?
I thought it was, I don't know, I don't get it. I thought the vaccine was the end all. And they come up with this booster, you got to take it 6 months after you get fully vaccinated. And then they tell us, oh, we should give it 6 months. And I'm like, 6 months for what? I thought this, once you took the booster, you got approval, like, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I don't get it. I'm tired of it.
That's crazy. Javier Hernandez said, my 4-year-old granddaughter called me to tell me to eat my vegetables if I want to grow taller. I said, I'm 65. Don't think I'll grow. I'm 5'6". Oh, Greyhound's wife put, it's okay. We still got to make out a few times, even though they had that thing, I think, $5 each time 50 subscribers would make $200 donation. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah. Freedom Liberty put, what the hell? What happened? What the hell? What happened? Make sure to give him some tongue, girl. All right, cut it out. I don't need to think about Greyhound and all that stuff. Cricket's wife. Cricket's wife. Cricket has the same level of fame, and it will start to move quickly and require maintaining records. You're going to be busy. Ask Greyhound if it's hard on him after his visit is over, or is he used to it?
Wait, what they asked me?
They said, is it hard on you after your visit, or are you used to it?
Yeah, I'm used to it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm used to it. It just, you can think about it for a bit, you know what I mean? It's happy dog, so I'll be on a natural high, so you know what I mean? I just be floating, you know what I mean? So I don't be like in a negative space.
Hey, Cricket, is there any way to see the old Mundo videos? Not that I know of. I don't think they're out there, bro. They're not on any other channel or nothing like that. I mean, I have them, but I can't.
60 seconds remaining.
I can't release them or anything, not without his permission and talking to him and all that. So that require a whole new channel and all that drama again, and just not ready for all that right now. And a hater mark just in case. Huh?
There's gonna be a little gap when I came back on, because there's one supposed to get on right here, and then one of these other ones are gonna open, and I'm gonna hop on one of those.
Okay.
30 seconds remaining.
Está bien. Bobby B, I don't mind. Yeah, we'll be here. I still got a little bit longer on my break.
We'll get in trouble.
Nah.
Blame it on me. Just tell them, hey, you know what? Greyhound got me hostage over here.
Everybody's gone. I'm here alone. Bobby B, I don't mind. Freedom Liberty, how old are you? I'm 19, said 951 suspect. Damien De Leon. Greyhound, whatever it takes to get them visits, bro. I remember when I got a visit. When I got this Mexican would have a big old cheesy grin. Todo dia. Thank you all for the love, said Freedom Liberty. Freedom Liberty said he's 31. Okay, 951 suspects, the younger one. Yeah, I remember I told you I almost died. Freedom Liberty. My wife had to get it for work, so I told her I would get it with her. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, I'm 45. What's up? and 5'9", but I swear I used to be 5'10" when I was young. Diablo. You shrunk, bro. Chopper's making up for lost years. Yeah, he is. Cinderella. Yep, it grows exponentially. The screen went blank for a second. Yeah, I thought so. I hit the back thing, man. I shouldn't keep my hand up there. Oh, Spencer. I'll ask him. I don't know if it's mandatory for inmates to get the vaccine. I doubt it. I don't see how they can make you. But you never know. I'll ask them. What's up, guys? Big ups, Graham. God bless you and your cito. What's up, Carlos? I'll tell him when he comes back. It's going to be a minute. He has to wait for a phone to open up, Dijo. Give me 1 second. All right. I need to throw something on there. I was in the market today. I seen a young man with his kids, and I got emotional thinking about mine when they were young. I told Wato to enjoy them. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, fucking time goes so quick on these guys, too. Ain't that crazy? Like, in there, bro, it seemed like as it's going, it's like forever, eh? And then you get out, and like I got out, my boy was 12. He was turning 13 that same month. Spencer. But now that fool's 18, ain't like 5 years just flew by, man. That's crazy time. I thought they shut your break down, oh boy. Nah, not yet. I knew I should have never brought him up. LOL. I saw a Mundo video today. It was about how he went crazy on white fence with a machete. Yeah, I'm Bobby Loco. Chop is old as fuck, so he could. Oh, Spencer. I don't know why I'm yawning like that. He could disappear from time to time and get a pass. Get it, girl. Let him have your flavor. And here we go. There's a few Mundo videos still up. You can find them on YouTube. Arizona Diablo, that was cool, hermano. Yeah. Sean Collins. I got 24, 23, 21, 15, and 6. Damn, fool. All those are the kids.
Global link. Except for approved attorney calls, this call may be monitored or
This fool
recorded.
calling
I
back.
have a prepaid call from an inmate
Time
at
goes by
the
fast,
Colorado
especially when you're out here running
Correctional
amok. Yeah, you ain't bullshit.
Facility.
Absolutely.
Thank you for using Global Link.
Can you hear me good on this one?
Yeah.
All right.
Can you hear us?
I'm on the kiosk phone. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm on the kiosk phone, so I just want to make sure that you can hear me.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What I'm here.
Yeah, I see you. You're on here. All right. I'm trying to see. What I left 49 likes.
Just roll into on the day.
Huh, bro?
Just roll into on the day.
He came on really quick. He was on his way to a quinceañera, so he just came on, said Cubo, and went to We got 49 likes, 49 people in the chat right now. We only got 1 dislike. That's Joanne.
I'm sorry I got you the dislike.
Life goes by so fast. I remember when I was a kid and wanted to be 18 too. I can go to prison and start putting in work. Shake my head. Yeah, ain't bullshit. I remember that shit too. And man, you guys remember?
Ain't bullshit.
Yeah, like in 5th, 6th grade, around there how long those summers were between school. Like that 3 months was forever, eh? And now fucking 3 months ain't shit. Cricket, did you tell Mundo? Huh?
Do they even have that long off now?
I can't understand you. Did they even have what?
Do they even get that much long off of school?
Oh, 3 months? I don't know. I think so.
Oh, man.
No, Ray Diaz. I haven't talked to him today. It just barely, like about an hour before I came on live, I got the email saying it was all done. I'll show you guys again right now. So my old lady said, come over. There's nobody here. I went over and nobody was there. Freedom Liberty said, is Colorado prisons better than Arizona?
I don't know about like that. You know what I mean? I've been a minute since I've been on the other out there, so I can't like speak on certain things. So back when I was there, yeah, I'm out. But it's better than any other spot I've been to so far.
Yeah. Greyhound, are you in contact with your kids or familia? From Damien de Leon.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in contact with both my kids. As for other familia, I mean, not really. It depends, but not really. Just my kids mostly.
Diablo said, I got twin 29-year-olds, 21-year-old, 20-year-old, 18-year-old, and a 19-year-old daughter, only girl, and somehow I'm in good standing with all of them. And that fool said 18, 19, 20, 21, and 29. Every year, bro.
They're all girls?
No.
They're all girls?
Only one's a girl, the last one. 19. Yeah. My daughters are at my suegros for the weekend. Gonna see them, and my granddaughter Shine, my imperial, took the soup to the cleaners and cleaned my fedora. Want to look sharp. What a lady. Nice. Joey Sigma, but you better not comment. I'll kick her out. LOL. Talking about Joanne. Damn, I thought I was the only one that wanted to be grown to get to the pen. Shit, that was everybody. Well, not everybody. All of us dumb ones. Geronimo going into custody. Huh?
I was going to say there's a crazy dream or aspiration.
Yeah. Going into custody, time expands, and getting back out, time condenses. Yeah. Cubo Cricket and Greyhound. ¿Qué pasó, homies? What's up, South Phoenix? How you doing, brother? Carlos Nieto said, Greyhound, it's firme to hear you in good spirits. It's almost scary to think I could be in your situation too, but I got lucky and grew up before it was too late.
That's good. This ain't the place to be for nobody.
Sean Collins said, damn, you got me beat. Talking about Diablo, Geronimo. When I was 17 and made it to Quentin, I looked around and thought I finally made it. After 1 week, I thought, man, I messed up. Yeah. Bobby B said, is your mother still alive? And if so, are you in contact with her?
She's still alive, but no, I'm not in contact with her. I don't have a relationship with her like that.
951 suspect said, I battle with myself. I still want to be in the barrio fucking shit up and putting in work. I'm in Arizona ducking out, but I'm planning to go back to Califas next year. Yeah, bro. Just remember, 951, you said you're 19, brother. I mean, you got a good head on your shoulders just from the simple fact that you made that decision to go to Ariza and stay away from the bullshit. So you got one leg up. It's probably best to to keep that mentality, bro. I mean, I get
Yeah,
it.
you don't want to, be feeling that I got you on it. So, just because I laugh on here don't mean it's that type of party all the time in here or any time period. So, this ain't the place.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to lead to.
Freedom Liberty put 951. You just needed to surround yourself around positive people. See more. Here we are, brother. As positive as we can be. Everybody has their ups and downs, but we're all trying. It seems since I've been released, my waistline expanded también. Getting fat out here, said Damien De Leon. You ain't the only one, fool. That's hey, even on the inside, Greyhound a little Gordy cakes now too.
What?
I say he ain't the only one. Even Greyhound inside's a little Gordy cakes now too.
Oh yeah, got all. I went from Greyhound to dog to Greyhound to buzz.
Greyhound can finally grow a mustache, but it's also growing the waistline.
Oh shit! I'm never gonna live that down.
Fucking Greyhound couldn't grow a mustache till he was 4 years old.
I was just telling Naomi today, back when I was younger, so once he had his face was clear shaven and he grew out a mustache. It took like 2 days, and I'm talking about it was big. He had a big old there, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, Bernard, so how long you been growing your skin out like that? Like, how long did it take? And he's like, hey, Carnalito, all I used to do is rub onions on my skin, and my skin started growing out big. So later that day, we got to cebollas, and I started putting it on there, and I'm like, so what I do? I'm like, see this? He's like, he came out, and when he saw me, he started clowning. He tells RJ, they said, hey, that Carnalito down here rubbing onions on his skin, trying to get a big look at it. Everybody started making fun of me because they were just bullshitting, and I was over here, I fucking onions on my face.
You fool.
That's why they always give me shit about it.
It's funny. Yeah, you're right about that, John. I'm tired of them. Joey Sigma said, I got a 15-year-old boy, a 13-year-old girl, 10-year-old girl, and a 6-year-old boy, and a 2-year-old girl. Damn, you guys. Yeah, Ruka said, don't talk about my fluffy like that. Orale, fluffy.
She knows I'm fluffy in all the right places.
Yeah, Diablo, that's crazy, bro. What's up, La Elver Larga? I can't say it fast, bro, because you try to get people. Little bell. What's up, brother? How you doing, homeboy? Man, that McDonald's linea must have been long as shit. Good thing I didn't hold my breath. T-Rilla. My bad, bro. I ended up getting on the phone with Bobby B, and man, there was other things going on, and by the time I was through, I already knew you were done. So I know we can wrap again. Javier Hernandez, I'm from the future. I went to bed when I was 17, woke up in prison when I was 50. Yeah, you and me both. Joey Sigma, yeah. What's up to all the carnalgas? What's up, brother? A bad day on the outside is better than your best day in prison. You right about that?
That's true. That's true.
You gone 951 suspect? Do your thing, bro. Ya sabes. I'll see you mañana. Thanks, brother. I got lucky. I have good kids. All do well in school. That's firme. Have a good night, everyone. From 951 Suspect. Orale. Ian D. What's up, Cricket? Respect to you, brother. How you doing? Welcome. Glad you're in here. Good night. 951 Suspect from Joey Sigma. Where are we at right here? Let me see something. Oh, here we go. Sean Collins. Oh, Diablo said, 2 weeks in 9th grade, Carl Hayden, then my education ended. He had his twins, bro.
Crazy.
Sean Collins said, "Can Greyhound ever try to put in paperwork to try and be closer to home, or that stuff doesn't happen?"
I put in every year, and they denied me on but then they changed the SEC policies. So now they're treating us like a homegrown terrorist or something, and the only way to come back is to renounce and debrief, and I'm not doing that. So, but I'm all good because I'm closer to my baby girl, so it's all good.
I'm just waiting on some more comments, bro. Man, 54 people in the chat. How's everybody doing tonight, bro? Hey, Greyhound, I don't know if you heard. We finally got the final paperwork today for the nonprofit organization.
Oh, that's it.
Who got all that shit?
Everything's approved or what?
Yeah, everything's good to go. I think there's some more stuff we have to do after this. Like, I think there's paperwork we got to put into the IRS since it's the nonprofit stuff, the taxes thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least we got the first step on it all, you know.
Yeah, that's good right there. We'll talk another time about, you know what I mean, what you got in mind for the drawing this year, and I'll get a few different things and ideas that make you figure out what you want.
All right, yeah, Simon. What does he do for work and what's his pay?
Drummer, I was the head drummer over here. I switched jobs. I work at CI. I make right now I'm making boxers. And I get paid 86 cents a day, and then another 30 cents just for slowing up, and then depending on how many bundles I get done, because we got like different steps, you know, like I do the banding or I do surge work. It depends what I do. You make so much change on top of that, you know what I mean? So it depends.
Basically, your paychecks are what, about like $20-something a month? 1860.
Yeah, see, I'm not from Colorado, so they can't take 20% from me, so I get more than the other bottles do, so they take 20% off of their stuff, so I get the full 1860 a month, plus my ass for 1860.
Manny A. Hugo Gente, congrats on the positive move forward. What's up, brother? How you doing? Gracias. Thank you, bro. Javier Hernandez put Arizona Diablo. Que no. You know, how long did the whole process take from applying to actually getting approved? Damien, so when I put in for it, I paid the extra for 2-day expedited. Without that, each state is different. When I put in for this one, I think it said it was like 3 weeks. But if I paid the extra to expedite it, they could do it within 2 days. And but the problem is the first day they sent it back because they said the name was too close to something else, or it was too similar or the same as another one. Then the second day, the same thing. So we chose another one. The third day, one of the names that was filing with us had another business going on and owed franchise taxes to whatever state. So they wouldn't allow his name to be on. So we removed that, moved forward again, and finally it got done. So I think I put in for it on the 11th. I think that's what no, today's the 12th, so no way. So I posted it on my thing. Let me see if I still have the picture right here. because I posted it on my community, on the community thing, so that everybody could see. But I'm not sure. I had to look into that. I believe it was. I believe I put in for it like on the 5th or something. So it took like 6 days maybe total because of that, you know, the name stuff was holding us back. But if none of that would have happened, it should be 2 days for it to get done, bro. If you pay that extra. If not, it's, I mean, and again, each state is different también. Love stands for Lil, it's just lingo. It's Lil Albert Garlarga. See, bro. Well, the people are going to make sure he has stamps and supplies for giving us this knowledge and entertainment, said Sean Collins. Big Pimpin said, Cubo. Ese Cricket Saludos, Greyhound from the south side of Los. What's up, Big Pimpin?
From the east side of the Mini Guerra, all the way in the Rockies.
Last month, I picked up my carnal from Ironwood. I took him to IHOP. The fool showed his ID card to the hostess. I was laughing. He did 37 years. He ate 3 plates of food. He showed his ID. That's funny. Jojo, Cubo. All my kids did good in school except my 21-year-old son. He's done a little tiempo. A few more days. My daughter will finish her first class in psychology at GCC. Only person in my family to hit college. That's feeding for real. My jefita has a PhD in psychology, Diablo. She has her own counseling agency out there in Phoenix. But yeah, she has a PhD in psychology. EJG went back on last night's live to see smoke coming out of Cricket's ears, but didn't see it. Gonna have to rewatch it all. I don't know what times it happened.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
EJG. All you need now is your EIN from the IRS. They gave us that. We got all that in Cinderella. That's all part of the package that I paid for. So I already got the EIN too. Now, what's your go-to spread?
I like the tamales here. There's some good stuff here, but they got.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
It's almost like a big ball. That's my team right there. Hey, check it out. They're not. My night's almost over, bro. I'm about to lock down, so I'm going to get my dinner.
All right, brother. Ya sabes. Do your thing.
All right. So my saludos to everybody, and hopefully Rohit will be there mañana. I got some questions to ask him.
Okay.
And I got some stuff to read to everybody también, so they can marinate on that.
Okay. Órale. Ya sabes.
All right.
Where we at? I'm trying to find this so that I can show. So check it out, Cinderella. We got as part of the deal, we got the EIN tax too. So yeah, we're good. We are good. It's all ready to roll. It's all good. All right, where we at? You can always count on that one thumb down. Cut it out, Warrior Poets and Beezer. Yeah. What's up, Big Pimpin'? Me and my girl used to run the Blade 2008. Sad memories, but she was a soldier. I see you, though. You notice how when Cricket gets upset, he never has to look for a word? Che, Bobby P. Cortatela. Frank Vielma. What up, homie? Good channel out here in Vegas on parole. What's up, Frank? Just maintain, brother. Maintain. Keep it moving. Don't give him no reason. And keep it positive, brother. That's all you can do. I don't know if you got kids. I don't know your story. Hopefully we can get to know it as you come in and rap with us. But, obviously you've been there, done that, just like the rest of us. So there ain't no future in it, brother. So hopefully that's the mentality you have too. And you maintain your freedom and you start getting some freedom memories in front of you, bro. Or behind you. However you want to look at it. Can Greyhound receive care packages? If so, what's his favorite candy or snack? I don't know, T-Rilla. I'm about to find out. I don't think so. I'm sure he would have told me that already. So, yeah, I doubt it. But we can find out. All right, I just got home. Spencer, scrub my biscuits. Here I am, perro. All right, Art Vasquez. How you doing, brother? You used to run the blade with your girl, said Diablo. What is that ID thing? La Elver. It's La Elver, little. It's the tax ID, brother. So that basically, if people like donate to the nonprofit and all that, we can give them that number, and that's just a way for the IRS to keep track of the company. And for people to be able to, like, at the end of the year, if they've given to our company, they can write it off. And it's just basically an identification number for the IRS to know that we're a nonprofit organization. We get to use it it's basically like a social security number for a business. It's kind of like that, just an identification number. Cinderella, yep. I did hear the shout out about taking you to a game. That's for sure, bro. Wrigley Field is legit, bro. The nostalgia's feeding me. Oh yeah, Simon. As Mexicanos, hold on. All right. I just remembered I had the paint can open. But they shit to dry up. As Mexicanos, we're born with the misguided masculinity that messes us up. Relationships and makes us not back down from broncas. Yeah, that's true. Just my opinion. Yeah, it's definitely true. A lot of that comes into play with everything that we do, as far as, that's kind of, Spencer, that's kind of what gets us in trouble a lot too. The whole pinta thing is all behind that masculinity shit too, and trying not to look weak, and all that stuff. And again, I know that there's a place for for things, but I think there comes a time when we just gotta grow up. Sitting here trying to prove that we're these macho men or whatever. At the end of the day, I mean, all we're doing is hurting ourselves, and the vatos we're proving it to. It's not like they're gonna sit there and take care of us in the pinta because we prove we're these macho men, Roller skates or roller blade? Oh, Spencer. Shit, I couldn't get on either, Jojo. I hit the dust. You can get them, but they have to go through Union Supply. It's done once a quarter, T-Rilla. Oh, órale. What blade? Órale, David Pelayo. Do your thing, bro. Ya sabes. Firme rapping to you yesterday, bro. Roller skates, said Joey Sigma. You're on report at 21:08 hours, said user 777. Not me, bro. He said on report. I ain't heard that shit in forever. But you better make sure you say it, because I swear to God I'll beat that motherfucking charge. The boss is coming high. Nah. Glad you guys made it out. This guy has a sign with a target saying, I bet you can't hit me with a quarter. So I threw $5 in quarters at him. He was laughing his ass off. Rollerblade. I was a bad man in prison, felt hard on the yard. The most terrifying I ever had to face was my own emotions. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Frank Vielma, staying on the positive path, you already know where this road takes us, and highly appreciate all positive words. Enjoy some menudo and oldies on this upcoming weekend. That's right, brother. Good to hear that. And parole ain't shit, bro. That ain't. I did 5 years, brother. After everything, I did 5 years on that shit, and it's a walk in the park as long as you're just doing your thing, living a normal life. There ain't nothing they can touch you on. Jojo, nada. Tore a tendon in my knee 8 years ago trying to rollerblade for the first time ever. That's too funny, said Ray Diaz. Oh, I don't know why. I'm yawning like a fool. Spencer. Hot pot, pinto beans, and I'd add machaca. Christmas packages were the best time of the year. Help my soul. I always think of that at this time of year. Man, you ain't bullshitting, Los. I remember, and that's when they wouldn't, in Arizona, man, they didn't sell, back then, they didn't sell ramen noodles, eh? So everybody used to get cases of ramen noodles to see if it could try and make them last, Them Christmas packages it was a good quebrada right there, bro. Or I thought you left your pizza rolls in the oven again. Them things got fucked up, bro. Making me sleepy start. I have 5 more hours to go. I know my bad. I gotta put all this shit away. So I just put the top on the thing, but I left that motherfucker open. I gotta put that shit away. I'm taking my daughter roller skating tomorrow. I wonder, do they still have? They don't have Rolero no more, huh? In Phoenix, do they? I think they shut that one down. What about Great Skate? That's still there? Big Pimpin', the sharpest. It's in Cali, but it's not Figueroa, that's for sure. Frank Biomba, that's the best thing, to be able to eat and do whatever you want. Yeah. Okay, Greyhound's wife, so has it passed already or is it coming up? If so, I'd like to load up the gordito with some snacks and stuff like that, if so. Cricket about to fall asleep on his break. Nothing but love. I know. And then you guys keep talking about it, so it makes me yawn more. All right, Diablo, ya sabes, do your thing, brother. Have a good night. Gracias for being here again, bro. Neta. Right back at you, dude. Yeah, Joey Sigma. Rolero burnt down, bro. Is that right? Damn. Yeah. It's on Great Skate over there by 43rd and Peoria, bro. Yeah. That's still there? That paint is dried out. No. This shit's dry. Oh, you talking about in the bucket? Nah, not yet, bro. That's oil-based, brother. It kills. It ain't gonna dry out that fast. I hope. Arizona had to support the Benavides brothers tomorrow. They're fighting in Phoenix. Good fighters that rep AZ. A lot of hard work they put in. Yeah, I seen an interview that they did. The older brother did on YouTube, talking about how he grew up in Phoenix and it was good to be back for this fight. And yeah, that's I never had heard of them before, but definitely got to support them. Rolero's still there, but it's getting remodeled because the roof caved in. Cricket, you also had to do 5 years on paper after you got out. Yeah, because it was that federal in the feds, bro. When you get sentenced, the judge also sentenced you to a term of like probation, right? They usually do 3 or 5 years. Because of the nature of the crime and all that, they knocked me with 5 years. So yeah, I had 5 years of paper. it's still there. David Benavides was taking the win. Cricket, when Bert and Ernie intercepted the hot wheeler, you think the porter was working with the Huda and he turned it in? Nah, the fool sent it over the mail, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of that stuff is like they think that they're. Listen, bro. I used to trip out when people would come up with these like code names for people and pretend like it was some elaborate shit that these placas couldn't figure out, and it was like ridiculous shit, right? Like, so after the thing happened with Garfield, I got a phone call, and I didn't answer the phone, but they left me a goddamn message on my machine. It was so ridiculous. But anyway, I got a message on my machine that said, "Hey, that vendaste. I was reading the funny papers last night and saw what happened to the fat cat." And I read that. I heard that. I'm like, what? Like you really think you just use some fucking CIA non-crackable code? They're not gonna know that the fat cat is Garfield that just died last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And it would just, and so yeah, things like that used to get me like, it was just ridiculous, bro. So yeah, that Wheeler, Holmes, the way the Wheeler was sent, it wasn't through no porter, bro. It was sent out in the mail because it was being sent to gente on the street to handle that shit. And it was just, again, you know, they think that they're untouchable. They think like it's stupid. Like a lot of I'm telling you, like so many times I would get like different nicknames that it's like, come on, really? You think that they're not gonna figure that night that who that is? You might as well just fucking give their DOC number and who you're talking about. It's not. It ain't no secret. It's just stupid. I'm gonna go hug my pillow because I'm single and gotta wake up early tomorrow and hit them Z's. All right, I love her. Yes, do your thing, bro. The brother is the one who got shot by the Phoenix serial shooter while walking his dog. The younger brother? Is that right? I didn't know that. He'll be fighting Canelo next and we'll beat him too. Yeah, I know he said that he feels he earned that fight. All right, bro. Ya sabes, lover. Have a good one, bro. Cricket, the only vato that paints at work and comes out cleaner than a prison visit. I'm telling you, I'd rather cut the goddamn wall out and put new drywall, bro, than paint this shit. Hey, Cricket, you ever met or heard of Champ from Eastside Meatballs? Yeah, I've heard of him. I don't know him personally, but I have heard of him. Cricket, after that 5-hour descanso, you still get 1 hour lunch? No, I already had it. I had that at 7, from 7 to 8. And then I started the live. Cricket, you always brown pride. Keep doing the platform. Gracias. Shit. Gracias a ti. What's up, Jimmy Hernandez? How you doing, brother? You're right. The cops are not stupid. No, they're not. They're not. And if there's a code they can't break, they will break it. They'll send it to the fucking CIA. That's why it's ridiculous when these vatos think that they're doing some shit that's like uncrackable. And especially when it's so fucking obvious. Órale, you Marceli, good gente. Who, Jose? Magana? Who was your celly, brother? Is that boxing match on pay-per-view? I don't know. I don't know where they're having it, bro. Took me under his wing when I was a fish. Who, Jose? Oh, Champ. Órale. Yeah. I know of him, but no lo conocí. I don't think I ever met the vato. I laugh at all the pendejadas that you know about the homies, about all the homies. Art Vasquez. It's crazy, bro. I mean, I'm telling you. Listen, bro, I remember Longo called me one time, the day after we did a muerte. And on the phone, again, he's telling me, hey, bro, piss on your arm. He's telling me, piss on your arm. That's what I did. It'll get rid of the gun residue, you know what I'm saying? The gunpowder residue or whatever. So he's telling me on the phone the next morning after a muerte, right? Like you're putting me out there. Obviously, it just happened last night. The task force knows it's an Jale. I'm one of the carnales of the street. You're calling me, telling me to piss on my arm because that's what you did on your case, and they weren't able to get gunshot residue worked out. And you're telling me this on a jail phone. Like it's just so ridiculous, man. I'm sitting there like hearing like I'm trying to just change the subject. But I'm like, yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't really got to take a piss, bro. Like I'm just trying to act like say something, bro. Like I don't, I don't really, I don't think I got to take a piss, but I think I'm gonna go swimming. And I might just piss in there. Like I just fucking made some shit. I didn't know what to say, bro. Like these fucking dudes are ridiculous. Shit, Rolero, that was the spot as a kid. Yeah, it was. My primo is Andrew Hurricane Hernandez from Phoenix, AZ. He fights for top rank. Is that right? It's coming up in December. Which champ? Champion or Fat Champ? Said Bobby B. Okay, please let me know the exact date when you find out. T-Rilla, you bullshitting, bro. T-Rilla hit the motherfucking jackpot the other night. I ain't gonna throw you out there. I don't want to throw you out there because everybody's gonna try and find you. Puro pedo. Still waiting for my Cash App, fool. Working the walls tomorrow morning. First time there. Any advice? Is that right, user 777? Any advice? Tell Simple I said hello. That'd be funny. I mean, most officers, if you're working in there, you probably already know how to conduct yourself. It's unnecessary to treat anybody in a way that's out of character for you. You know what I'm saying? Like just remember the badge isn't bulletproof. There's no reason to get yourself again within your integrity and how you feel comfortable doing with your Highland. It's probably best to not sweat the small stuff and but be firm about how you're willing to, what you are about, or else they'll push that. Obviously, you give a little, they'll take a little more, and it just is what it is. That's the way it works. So you can maintain that level of respect between the two. You don't have to be a culon, obviously, and they won't either. But at the same time, there's a line, and that just needs to be made clear from the beginning, so that you don't want to risk your livelihood. If you got a family and all that, and for something like that, there's no benefit to you. And I'm telling you now, even if there is a little benefit, it's not worth it. So it's probably best just to maintain your level of integrity that you got going on. Show respect. You'll get respect. And, that's it. Remember, Bobby B, I just saw that part. That is their home. A lot of officers like to say that they live there too, or this is my house. Don't get that twisted. They live there. They know that place like the back of their hand. And it doesn't mean that they run what they got going on. That's not the point. The point is a little bit of just remember that they're human beings, period. But also remember what you're there to do and what your job is and who you're doing it for. Whether, it's your kids, your family, all that. Keep both things in mind and everything should be good, bro. T-Rilla will do. SB16, what's up, brother? You just got out the Jale again? Órale, firme. I'm at the Jale right now, bro. I'm at work, that's why I'm on the tablet. Tomorrow's UFC fight, Max Holloway versus Yair Rodriguez, is going to be a banger. Man, I don't even know who those people are anymore, bro. I used to follow that shit too, big time in there. I don't know none of these new vatos. I think I've heard of Max Holloway. Or was there? No, DB Holloway. Remember him? What was his name? DB Holloway? That was a different dude, right? How did you feel when Chavo was killed? Who are you talking to, bro? Freedom, Liberty, Chavo. 777, just show respect and try not to show fear. Inmates pick up on fear easy and always wear that vest. I got some advice for you. You're working there, they live there. Their punishment is being in there. It's not you piling on. Remember that, you'll be fine. Cinco de Mayo for Mexicans really means go get the bell money, said Javier Hernandez. What's up, Vincent Johnny? How you doing, brother? Cubile to you, homeboy. Cinco de Mayo, they don't even, what's up, Jojo? They don't even celebrate that in Mexico, brother. Not like they do out here. It became a big American thing, but in Mexico, in Puebla, it's something, but that's it. In Folsom, there was a cop in Folsom who would drop a cigarette in front of us. I tell you, man, Cinco de Drinko. I tell you, there was a few cops, that Saludos Rio de Sur Cali. How you doing, my boy? I'm good, SV16. Right here at work, on my break. Nah, I'm just bullshitting. I got 3 days to complete what I got going on, so I know I'll get it done. So I decided to come on the live and do my thing. But I'm definitely gonna get this stuff done. Cricketer Bobby B, did you guys know a Santos Gomez from the early 90s, late 80s? He used to be real tight with Boss Hogg from Grandel, from what I've heard. Nah, I don't know Santos Gomez, bro. David Benavides fights tomorrow. T-Real, a good question. Hey, Gabriel Ganado, is it on pay-per-view or what? It's funny how cops in prison start acting like a convict after 5 years. You know what's crazy is there was a couple placas that I would clown with. I remember I was in the hole, and it was a trip. I was there for so long that I got to know all of them, right? In this oil, it was at the CCA, and there was this one he was a young kid, but I used to clown the shit out of him, brother. But it was cool, you know what I mean? And I remember I was trying so hard just to get him to give me like little the little Taco Bell mild sauce. And every day I was hitting him like, hey, fool, let me have, because one day he came and ate Taco Bell and he had him and he threw him away. So after that, I was like, hey, man, next time you had that shit, let me have the thing. He's like, nah, I can't, right? And I banged the shit out of him every day about those. And eventually he broke, bro. And after that, I used to clown. I go, that's it, fool. Now you got to let me fuck you, too. But he was a young kid. We just clowned, and it was funny. That was a cool little black guy. He was a trip. Young little fool. He was, I can't remember, his name was like Tolliver or some shit. Some shit like that. He was a cool little dude. Showtime. Oh, is that right? Showtime? No, I only knew a Santos Aliceno. Showtime. What advice do you have for someone who may have gotten themselves in a bind with them vatos that's wanting to get out? What would be the first route to take? At Bobby B. Where are we at? 2 hours in. That's a hard question. Did you grow up with Isabel Gouveia, old friend of mine from T-Town? Carlos. I don't know that. I know that last name. the Goveas, but I don't know that name. Yeah, I never. I do know the name Goveas. Yeah, I don't think I remember Isabel. Yeah, I did. Cisco, Robert Castañeda. Yeah, I did. Simon. Did you ever know about the name Fat Boy from Mini Park passed away in custody? No, I did in South Phoenix. The only Fat Boy that I knew was Mario Montes. He was actually from Grandel originally, but he was a carnal for the M. Um, I didn't know another Fat Boy though. That'd be the only one. Cricket starter Thomas. Cricket, did you know? Cricket starter Tollison, LOL. Yeah, definitely that. Oh, started. Yeah, right. My neighborhood's old, Freedom Liberty. My barrio, matter of fact, if you take it, if you hear the stories, take it back to like my like grandfather's era and all that, like back. They used to call that barrio. The clica was Barrio Tolas en Controla, and then it changed to Barrio Tolas en Chicanos. But for a long time, it was Barrio Tolas en Controla. That clica is it's old as hell, bro. Hard question to answer. Let me see what T really told. What advice do you have for someone who may have gotten themselves in a bind with them bottles that's wanting to get out? That would be the first route to take. What would be the first route to take? Yes, South Phoenix. I do know drag. I seen drag when I was out there last year. Matter of fact, kicking it right there. My brother is married to drag's sister. They have a daughter together and stuff. Yeah. So, T Rilla, I think the answer to that, I mean, yeah, again, it's a hard one because depends, like what kind of bind would someone get themselves into with them vatos? You know what I'm saying? Like, um, what would be the bind that, you know, I think that has a lot to play in how you would play that. You know what I'm saying? What happened to Fat Boy Mario Montes? He walked away, brother. Walked away, went to live his own life, doing his own thing, and that was it. He's just doing him. Yeah. All right, let's take a walk. I need to make sure I got my stuff in order. Let's see, whatever. Just seen him Tuesday at the drive-through liquor store. He was on a bike. Is that right? Yeah, he just had a ground floor when I was there last year. It was an old bucket, but yeah, I don't doubt that. You know, Casper from Mini Park. Casper? No, I don't, Joe Mangana. From Mini Park, I don't, bro. Mini Park. I know a bunch of autos from Mini Park. Uh, Obviously, Scotty, Dizzy, and then Scotty's brothers, you know, Nate and Big Mike. I never knew Chris. Um, who else would it be? Mini Park. Oh, about the name Hog. I think he's dead. Hog was from Mini Park. He was my celly. Oh, But he was my celly in Santa Rita. My brother just got out. He's only 16, got tried as adult. Governor Brown changed law for minors with life terms. He did 37 years. Well, that's famous. So he was able to get out. He had a life and it changed for him. Man, he must have been happy as hell. Cinderella, is that Mario Montes that did that dirt in Morongo Valley and got caught 25 years later? I don't know. I don't know about that. Not sure about that. Like as in devoting yourself to the policeman when you were out there solo, but end up meeting someone while you're doing your time on the. She has kids, and you realize what you did was something that you didn't want. So, but he's not made yet, right? He's just on the street. He told somebody he's there for them, but he's not made. In that case, I would just write the Wheeler and say, hey, I'm here monetarily. You know, I'm here to write you. You guys need anything, let me know. But I'm through with that vida. I got the ruca. Explain it. Straight truth. You ain't no brother, shouldn't be no problem. If you're a brother, then you just got to walk away and deal with the consequences as they come and hope that they don't. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day when someone would get in trouble with us, we would usually text them. If not, they got a 3-piece with a side. Looks like you're walking down the tier. Look at this fucking Look at this fucking this is like the fucking, what do they call it? The elevator in the county jail. What about Randy Howard from Tolleson? Yes, Simone. I didn't know Randy, but I knew Theo and some of the other brothers. Big Dog. I remember when Big Dog got killed by the Wampus from Avondale. What about Eric from Watergate City? Anyone know him? I don't. Oh, he's made T-Rilla? Yeah, well, then he just got to make a decision and decide he's done with it and take it as it comes, you know? It ain't what it used to be, so it'll probably be okay. But that, I mean, that's part of it. I mean, he did make a lifetime commitment, and now it's time to walk away from it. I don't blame him. I actually support that, but yeah, he definitely has to make that decision. Who's that walking behind you? Touchable con el cucuy. What's cricket? You know Boss Hog from Glendale? Yeah, original 86. I was with Boss Hog for a couple years in different spots. In the Paderes. And then I was with him. What was the other yard I was with him on? Was it riding? I'm not sure. I think riding, to be honest with you. The 12th floor. 12th floor. Where the hell's 12 floors at? They only had 6, bro. Oh, LBJ. South Phoenix. I saw that person walking behind him also. Hold on real quick. Let me make sure. Give me 1 second, everybody. I gotta do something really quick. So, return. All right, Dispensa. I don't know if this thing went out or what. I ended up closing the thing. It may have went out on you guys. I'm sorry about that. Trying to walk around trying to be incognito. What you doing, Cricket? I'm at work, fool. I'm actually thinking that someone I know is wanting to be done. Just spoke to someone close to them about it. Put them on the phone with me, fool. Pinche Javier. That's when JoJo parties at the Sheraton downtown. 12th floor, please. That's when, remember them big ass cans of Aquaman and Tres Flores? T-Rilla, I still use 3 flowers. And then palm cones. Palm cone, little brush, T-Rilla. Tres Flores or Blue Magic. What was the other one? Remember Royal Crown, or was it Crown Royal? No, Crown Royal was the drink. Royal Crown. Remember that one? I use Crew Pomade. I guess it's just an upgrade. I don't know. They still sell Tres Flores. Yeah, they still sell it. It can be done. Just got to be smart. Women and children can afford to be foolish and careless, but not men. No, I never had one of those, Los. I never had one of those, brother. Hold on 1 second, everybody. My bad again. Okay, Spencer. My bad. Bobby B, that's right. Remember Dapper Dan, Hair Grease, whoever drank Thunderbird and Boone's Farm and Ripple. Yeah, I used to drink that Boone's Farm. I was in junior high, man. Tres leches. Oh, I hate that shit. Both. Tres leches and flan is nasty, bro. I can't mess with it. Joe Brown said my dad used that stuff, Bobby B. Lost. I still use a palm brush every single day. What does that say? I used to have one of them big ass combs, bro, in the back, like in my back pocket, the Dickies. That's what I would carry around all the time. It's crazy. My tata still uses that pinche bro, splash cologne stuff. That's an aftershave. Spice in the glass bottle. JoJo easy, but fly, said Javier. Yeah, I got some doggers too, but they're Nike, bro. They're Nike brand doggers. I actually got them in the feds. They were selling them in the feds, and when I got out with them. JoJo, Arizona Tres Leche has done. Actually, I left them to somebody, but I liked them, so I ended up ordering them again. That's what it was. All right, I hope this Wi-Fi don't mess up. I'm gonna put you guys down right here because I know over there it's not good. So just give me a minute and put you down while I take a walk, but so you guys can keep on writing. All right, Spencer. Boots Farm MD 2020. T-Rilla. Mazapan or chili candy? Mazapan, bro. Cologne or Black Suede by Avon or Musk by Johan. Maruca be talking about that. Berria de chivo or borrego? How do you know? What is that, bro? The food? Yeah, polo. I still wear polo, but I got all the different ones now. Polo red, polo black, double black, gold, silver. I like that shit. They got some good ones. Remember Brute? I think someone already said it. I'm on here talking like I'm bringing something new, but Brute. I had that when I was a kid. Cool Water, Hugo Boss. Yeah, all that. Yeah, Cool Water, Obsession for Men, Old Spice. Polo and Dracar, can't even spell. It's been so long. Yeah, Dracar was the shit. That remember, well, someone already said it. Cool Water, um, Obsession for Men, Eternity. Remember Eternity? Yeah, Geronimo Obsession. Jojo, my cologne was whatever laundry soap we had. Lavender Breeze, Tide Fool, Aspen. Remember that with the little stupid leaf, the green one, the green leaf. Ball number 9 is the stuff now, but that Polo Blue in high school was it. Polo Blue. Do I have that? I don't know. When were you in high school, Joel Brown? I don't think that existed when I was in high school. Damn it. Spencer. How about the big bars of soap, El Azote? They last months, dried up the skin, gacho. Yeah, original 86. I'm at work, bro. Yeah, I had to work tonight. I came in at 3 though, so I get off in like another hour. And Spence, I'm just keeping everybody basically here. It's my bad. Yeah, we getting old. 1980, I was 13, said Bobby B. Thought I was the shit. Had no curfew, good times. Yeah, it directly affected my future. Not in a good way. I got that Chanel blue. So all my Dior, Coach for Man, Jimmy Choo, Burberry, Versace, Dylan. Yeah, that's all that new stuff, bro. They serve Mexican tacos in prison, or do they have to make it yourself? No, they had a taco meal, and they give you the hard tacos shell and the soft taco shell on other days. He put Grandpa Bobby. Polo Blue came out in 2003, and I was just, yeah, that's when I was headed to the feds, bro. 2003, 2004, that's when my life was changing. You know vatos from Tango Blast? No, I don't, bro. I've never met any from Tango Blast. I met a bunch of vatos from Texas, but they were either the Medecidos, that's what they call the vatos from the M out there. There was Aztecas. They're the vatos from like El Paso, Texas Syndicate. They're from different places. Dallas, Houston. I met one TS vato. He was from what's the capital of Texas? That's where he was from. Can't remember what it's called. Yeah. Tata Bob. I might be gordito, but I dress nice, smell good, and always have a haircut. Gotta keep good hygiene, said T-Rilla. Drawing my hood on the tongues of my chucks. Black jacket with my last name. Iron on the back. Sick. I'm going to bring that back in 2022. Hey, Los. That was everybody. I remember that. The tongues of the chucks pulled down. The back, the fat black laces. And then we had I remember the belts. You would do, some of those had like fucking 8 different little squares for V, T, C, X, I. Oh, that shit. Or the ones that would put it, Like they would iron on those old English letters on the belt that they had like hanging down, flipped over. All that shit. Spice Bomb Cologne and Tom Ford owns at South Phoenix. I never heard of that. Bobby B said he didn't have his first kid until he was 29. Joel Brown was a year short of the streets on a 5-year sentence in 2003. Yeah, that's when I was starting my 15 years, 8 months on that one. 2003. Actually, no. I was in there already, but they didn't indict me on the muertes until 2005. I was sitting in there on that drug shit that Dreamer set us up on. Why buy YSL? It's some good ass shit. It's $180 a bottle though, but worth it. Bobby B had my first son at 15. Met him when I got out of YA. What about Beachy Ben Davis with the fat IS pants? I didn't like Ben Davis, bro. I didn't like it. In my time, Ben Davis was like a Califas thing. We were like Dickies and stuff. Ben Davis, the vatos from Califas mostly supported that. Lost belts. I'm really laughing my hell yeah, remember? Tongue on the chucks, Old English W on the right, S on the left, yo. Did you vatos have the county pants with red yarn in the side? No, it was, when we got to the county, when we first started, they were blue pants. I don't remember no red yarn, maybe, but I don't remember that. They were just blue pants, and they were like, they had what's that called, or stretchy, you know what I'm saying, around the waist. And then they changed this. Joe Arpaio changed everything to that black and white stripe shit. Used to put cardboard in the bottom of my winos when they would get a hole in the bottom. Yeah, no, I remember that type of shit. What about solo pants? I don't know what solo pants are, bro. I don't remember that. Was that later? Exactly on the Ben Davis. Yeah, that was in my time, in our time. Well, really, me and Los are about the same age. Ben Davis was a Khalifa thing. 501 San Francisco. You're just a liability. Oh, you see it, huh, EJG? You found it? You've been over there trying to find it this whole time, huh, fool? Yeah, I got a little upset. Jojo AZ, been there, done that. I mean, hell yeah, still have a pair. What about South Pole? South Pole, what's that? I don't know what that is. We just had Dickies, Chucks, and plain white tees. That was mostly, some homeboys wore the pocket ones and some didn't. Once in a while, if you're gonna dress up, you can get a Dickie shirt button up too. That's when you're gonna go to prom or something. You get the whole Dickie suit. The Arizona Mexican drug protect Mexican drug. I think they ended up starting to do that one flip, but in my era, no. They hadn't made those type of relationships yet. Used to put a tack at the bottom of my pants so they wouldn't drag. Yeah, I do that too. And put, not a tack though, we put like bobby pins, eh? In the 70s, it was corduroy pants, Chuck Taylors, and white JCPenney t-shirts with belt with initials. Hush puppies, yeah, hush puppies too. All that. Yeah. Back in the day, it was corduroy jeans. Bobby B, remember those? Yes, Bobby B. Francisco VP, corduroy, creased up feet. Yeah. Dickie jumpsuit with shell toes. Yeah, I remember I got some shell toes in the joint. So I remember when they changed it in the joint where you could only get white shoes. Like they had to be solid white. And even Chucks, bro. It depended. It depended what yard that you were on. Some of the property officers would let them come in because it was supposed to be if the color was about the logo, you could have them. So the Chucks had that red and blue line around them. So some would say no, you couldn't get them, and some would say you could get them. You know what I mean? But the shell toes, you could find the ones that were all white, and I remember I even had some that were they were white, and the stripes were like clear, right? They were pretty female. They were like grayish clear, but because that was part of the logo, I was allowed to have them. So I sported them for a little bit. I gave those to Mousy from La Victoria. I remember that. I used to have the Dickies crease up with the shirt crease up. Yeah, I used to, man, that starch. I used to fucking drown my shit in starch. I wore a Dickies onesie when I was a baby. Shout! You ever go back to Tolleson? They're making downtown Tolleson look nice. Yeah, Original 86, I do. My brother's doing that, as a matter of fact. All that Paseo de Luces, that's my brother. My brother's the city manager of Tolleson. So he started doing all that stuff that they're doing to it with the Paseo de Luces and all that. So yeah, every time I go, I go back and check it out. It's different. They put fences, like they fenced off all the alleys and stuff, but yeah, it's a trip. We stabbed the Stacey Adams painter pants. Jojo AZ, the jumpsuits were for committing crimes. You'd be able to get rid of it and have clothes underneath. Used to iron the socks and chonies, and I had that pair too. They started those new stripes. Yeah. Did the Arizona M and blacks ever click up in prison, or was it everybody against everybody? No, they didn't click up with the blacks. They actually clicked up with the whites. The Aryan Brotherhood had kind of an alliance or allegiance to the M. I would do so much starch on my t-shirt that it would end up like a cardboard. Yeah, shit. Some of them might mess up, bro, because I put too much and it would get that little, like, you had to, like, comb it off, you know what I'm saying, to get these little white flakes and shit. Have you ever seen Fools Gone Wild, Cricket? If you have, do you think the Vato's doing right by the raza? I've never seen that, bro. Floor wax spread on the visiting zapatos, shoes looking like Chopper's head. Hey, I had some feed fucking shoes, bro. They weren't Stacy, but they looked just like it. I think Wino from Superior left them to me. Them highlights were bad, brother. I love the shit out them shoes. I would do so much. Oh, I already read that one. I've never seen that Fools Gone Wild, Pelon 18. I have to check it out. I don't know. He said, she would look like Chopper's head. Original 86. This fool. We used to crease the shirts, 2 in front, 1 in back. Yeah, that was another one. La Mi Vida Loca. But actually, we do the 1 in front, 2 in back. That's how you had the 1 in the middle, in the front, and you do 2 in the back, right here, like right at the crease. 2 in the back. The Imperial shoes were cool. Yeah. Depends, I'm hungry. I mean, this fucking pair. Gotta go. Good night. All right, Freedom, Liberty, Yasabe. You have a good night, brother. I already sent homie your directa, so hopefully they expedite that and that gets there soon. ASAP, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't remember Imperial shoes though. What were they, bro? I guess. Was that the brand name, Imperial? Like, I wonder if I should Google them. That was the brand name. Dude, back in the 80s, they'd give us the best boots. We would put spit chains on them every night before we went to bed. So then we got up. Those door boots were all fucking like glass. I used to trade kicks with my brother at Visit. Fucking spell check. New sport in the Olympics should be who can outrun the cops jumping fences. Taco Bell gives you the churros. Yeah, Bobby B. I remember we would get. Remember they had the vato that would shine the placa shoes up in Count Movement, right? Was it Count Movement or up in the front offices, whatever it was? And they would shine the placa shoes, but they had all the like stuff, like they had the dye and all that. So you can get the dye and shit, and we would get the black. They were like reddish black brogans, like the boots that they gave us. But you sand them down, brother, and then you dye them black, and then you use that shit to fucking sit there and shine them up. You got them motherfuckers nice, bro. Brogan used to get polished up for visiting days, especially when they got done in brown. Yeah. The stupid little, they put that little, what was that? The little notch, the little triangle notch they put. You had BK shoes, British Knights. I never had those. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When I was young, I had BKs. Like my Afita Bobby. But as I got older, we wouldn't wear that stuff. Imperial shoes were shiny and pointed. The Arizona M or any other Mexican gang have a hit on the Minutemen organization? Not that I know of. I really couldn't answer that one, Flint. They may have spoke on it, but it's probably nothing serious. Also would hook up the doctor pants. Doctor pants? Like, you talking about the ones from the Condado? The Minutemen organization was more of a mainstream thing in the early 2000s. Yeah, I remember them. I mean, I was in the state joint. We would see it on the news. Them fools ended up like raiding a house and killing somebody and shit, right? Those Minutemen. Yeah, I definitely know what you're talking about. But as far as that's concerned, that's when I was still active, and I never heard any word like that. I remember the propaganda. I think they said it on the news and stuff, but nah. Goodyear sole on the old school boots. I had a whole shoe shine kit at Riding, even had shoe trees, believe it or not. Is that right? Yeah, you can get all that, bro, because them vatos that did the placa shoes. Cleats, bro. You know, it's rude to talk with your mouth full of food. Sorry if I'm not being, I ain't even gonna say it, I don't care. Was there ever a hit on Joe Arpaio? Not a serious one, bro. Again, I know that there was talk of that and propaganda amongst the news and stuff, but I don't think there was a serious one. Red Wing boots are my favorite work boot. I never had those, bro. I've seen them. I just got Jordans on. I don't really wear work boots. I bought some when I got out because I thought I might need some, but I never really needed them. I wore them for school. When I first got out, I went to school to be a diesel mechanic. I don't think I've told you guys that. So I went to school when I first got out to be a diesel tech, and I had to get those kind of boots that were steel toe in case you drop something on your shit. You know what I mean? You're messing with diesel engines and stuff. Yeah. Red Wing. Kids don't dress up like we did. The ladies liked our attire. Yeah. Red Wings, hell yeah, expensive but worth it. When I first hit the pen in '87, they were braiding the prison boots. They will come out bad as fuck. Braiding them? What do you mean braiding, bro? ¿Cómo que braiding? You talking about branding? Braiding. What? I don't get it. Francisco VP, I had a brown pair, a tan pair. My shit was like glass. Keep my shit tight. My cell floor waxed and polished. Yeah, I had my cell. Well, depending where I was. When I was in Santa Rita, over there they let you do all kinds of shit, right? So I ended up painting my floor blue, and then with a sponge, I had like a cream color, and I sponged it all. And then when you put the wax over it, that shit looked like marble floors. That shit looked firme. And then I painted all the in there. You have the beds that go one's across the back and one's across the side, right underneath. And they have the lockers go around. I painted all that blue, I think, blue, and I waxed it too to seal it in. It was a trip. Zoe Seni, what's up, brother? How you doing? ¿Qué onda contigo? I still crease up my pants, my Levi's, and my penalty. Do you, bro? My heifer would fight anyone with British Knights on because the initials were BK. We were bishops, so we saw it as disrespect. Say BK, Bishop Killer. Yeah, back home it was that blood killer stuff. So it was like to us, it was kind of like the black thing. But we just didn't get involved. I think they had the other one too. What was that? Adidas. Adidas? They had an acronym for that too. All day I can't remember. Fresh tea and creased pants had the hyenas all wet, said JoJo AZ. They'd braid the front like biscuits. That was badass. All right. I remember keeping a spray bottle of Downy. I remember that too. Keep the house smelling. Feed me. Who was your caseworker in Cottage Alpha? Was it Miss Jackson or Kaisai or Radshaw? Javier Hernandez. My dad made us a shine box. He made us keep them clean. He would shine the shoes at admin. Yeah, I know they had the inmate that was the black eye shine, the shoe shiner up there. Yeah, was it admin? No, because admin, administration, right? I'm thinking admin, like admitting people. No, it was in the front by the Visita Simon. Original 86 said La Onda don't shine shoes. Down these spray bottle. I wonder if I should close this bucket. No, they don't shine shoes. I'm gonna close this bucket. Give me a second. I'm a ghost. What's up with Pete Boy? Is he still in good standing? Yeah, they put him back in good standing when California and Arizona settled their differences. Used to mob the good at night, stealing clothes off clotheslines and shoes off porches. Spence out. All day I dream about say. Oh, Adidas. No. There was another one that was all day. What was it? Something on Cribs, I think. I can't remember, man. Jackson. The buck is going to dry out. Watch. I closed it. Who had and has more power, the Cali M or Arizona M? I would think, I'd say the Cali M. They have thousands of Sureño soldiers that are willing to get on their knees for them. And I really don't got that. EJG, it's soccer, not sex. Who would beat up the enemy and yell, Viva la raza? Yes, Pete's still good. Put your pants under the mattress to keep the creases on point for Visita. They need $20 worth of food out of the vending machine. Yeah, Pete old like Mundo. Yeah, he is. Huh? Girl, when you pick your clothes, sex where I come from. Jennifer Rivera. I don't know. I guess at home probably right now. And Wi-Fi is tripping. So the first one, there it goes again. So vato in the pinta named River Bottle. I don't Jose. Closest. That's Wi-Fi. Stop right here. So I'm gonna get in here. Where so Vincent Garcia Vinny, they called him Diablo from his body. We called him Little Vinny when he got made, but that was the one I was closest with from River Bottom. He got busted with us in our federal case. He was there at the hotel. Yeah, I remember the ditching parties, bro. I don't remember dancing in calzones, homeboy. Pretty soon, Pete gonna be on the Yara where they put the old fuckers. Yeah, I know. You're breaking up. Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna shut this down, Spencer. We're at 2:46. We're pretty close to our regular, so I appreciate everybody being here. I get off work right now in like 40 minutes anyway. So I gotta clean up and shit. So I appreciate todos aquí. Again, everybody that took part in what we do here. Anybody that didn't hear the news, everything was finally approved. So we do have our nonprofit organization. It's just now about moving forward and doing our thing. But we have it. It's filed. It's legal. We're ready to roll. So here we go. From here on out, let's see what we can do with it, and hope to be big things. So again, everybody that's been here from the beginning and everybody that's tapping in as we're moving forward, I appreciate you guys. Everybody that has donated super chats, super stickers, Cash App, Venmo, all of them things. I really do appreciate it. And moving forward, I'm going to show you guys, as we start doing what we're doing with the nonprofit, I'll be posting those videos up so that everybody can see, what you're doing for the youngsters as well. It's not just me; it's everybody that's a part of this. So I appreciate it, brothers. Gracias por todo. I know tonight was kind of a kickback, and we've been having a few of those. I think we need to come up with a topic and really get down rapping about something And now that we got this nonprofit, I think that's the time. Now's the time to get some topics together as far as moving forward, what we can do with it now and how. Because I'm learning as I go, and some of you already know, so you guys can help me out with this. And just like you've helped me so far, even just getting it started. You know, when I started this YouTube thing, I didn't have no plans of nonprofit organization and all that stuff. It was an idea that came from actually someone here on the chat, and it was a great idea. We looked into it, saw that it was actually something that could benefit, you know, exponentially these kids. You know, I mean, there's things that we can do that we just can't do is without that. You know, as far as raising funds for that. You know, when you have a nonprofit, it's almost like the sky's the limit. So, gracias. Dan Cricket browsing YouTube again. And you still on, brother? I don't think King Tut had a break like this, homeboy. Yeah, I'm getting off right now, bro. I'm about to be off work, matter of fact, in like 40 minutes. So I gotta go. I gotta clean up. It is what it is. Hey, aquí estamos. A rato, Francisco VP, thank you, brother. Javier Hernandez, Ray Diaz, Joel Brown, Bobby B, Miguel Mejia, Los, ya sabes, Zoe Seni, you know what's up, bro. Original 86, gracias, Jojo Arizona, Mark Gonzaga, Zoe, I already said Zoe. So everybody, bro, you know, I try not to forget or skip, but you guys know how I feel. Appreciate it, gracias, and hasta la próxima. Have a good night.